Let me help you create the perfect morning routine. Hi everyone, my name is Anu Dio. This video is a part of my 25-day Get Your Life Together series where I help you figure out how to get your life together. And this video in particular is about my morning routine, my very productive, amazing morning routine that I have really perfected over the past year. I've been waking up at 5 a.m. for a really long time, and I know what works and I know what doesn't, and I know how to get yourself to stick to it. My very first tip is using this app called Alarmy. It forces you to get out of bed and take a picture in the destination that you want to be in. To be honest, my biggest thing is to not have to rely on discipline. If I can find a little trick that forces me to do the things that I need to do without actually having me rely on discipline, this is what's gotten me up for this long every single day. It forces you to get up without even allowing you to have a second to think. I set my destination to be the switch to the bathroom. So I take a picture with the switch on. If you have watched my first ever video on how to get started, I talk about having a small win, and my small win, the thing that I choose, is either washing my dishes if I have anything else left in the sink, or cleaning my kitchen. My tip 2 is actually having a cup of water right when you get up. I don't know the science behind it, but it really just gives you a boost of energy when you wake up. Tip number 3 for me is, once again, using the app Alarmy to get myself out of the house fast enough to go to the gym. I don't know what it is, but I usually procrastinate and take so long to actually put my clothes on and just get out of the house. So I set a picture to the outside of my front door to take a picture in about 10 minutes. This allows me to change and do my next step, which is stretch. I like to stretch before the gym at home because I use this other app that's called Bend. I feel like it gets me ready for the gym, so here's a little bit of that. One thing I like to have in my morning routine is a lot of movement and relaxation. I'm working on my brain as well as my body. You'll see in every single step, I do something either for my brain, for my mental health, for my physical health, and for my well-being for the rest of the day. I don't actually use the gym alarm every single day. Sometimes I'm not doing that well with my routine and I just feel slow, so I do use it. But since I've been doing this for so long, I've kind of gotten into a rhythm where I can just, put on my clothes and then start stretching. But if you know that you have a hard time getting out of the house and not procrastinating, this was really helpful for me in the beginning. My next tip is to have your gym clothes already out and chosen, so that way you don't have to use a lot of brain power and have any extra steps that you can say, I don't want to do this, or I don't feel like doing this anymore. I get my gym clothes on and then I get ready for my stretching. When I finish that, I can take off the alarm and put on my shoes and get to the gym. So when I get back, I shower and then get ready for my day. I am now getting ready. I already put a shirt on and pants. I'm just trying to find what to wear. For the beginning of my morning, I like to be very cozy and very relaxed. So if I am gonna go out for that day, I don't like get ready fully until I have to go out or like do something. I'm just gonna wear this for now while I do the last part of my morning routine. And then I'll probably get ready for the day if I end up going out. Putting on my ring. That workout was really good. I haven't been to the gym in about a week, or maybe a week and a half. So it feels really good to be back. Okay. Cute, very simple, very cute. I do want to film a get ready with me sometime. This is just what I'm going to show you right now. It depends on really what I'm doing in the day, but today I can allow myself to just get comfortable and sit down and do my next steps without doing my longer getting ready, which includes hair and makeup and choosing like whatever outfit I'm gonna wear. Next is coffee or tea. I love caffeine. So when I get back from the gym, this is when I feel like my day has already started and I've gotten some of the hard things out of the way. At this point, I'm excited to just start my day and have my coffee or tea and then get to my next steps, which are meditation, then my reading and journaling, and gratitude, and then planning for the day. Let's go and make my coffee. I think I'm gonna make myself either oatmeal or, oh, I do have banana bread. I might heat up some banana bread to have with my coffee and then do some meditation, do some reading and journaling and relaxing. I just love my morning routine. Like there's nothing better than just sitting and journaling and reading and enjoying the peacefulness of a morning. I'm gonna put some of the stuff away because it does not look cute. So you guys probably want to see that, right? Chef lover right here making some food for us. Okay. But he's being a little shy, so. I am so happy doing it all, especially the latter half of my routine. I use the momentum of actually doing all that hard stuff before to get through the latter half that I actually enjoy. So my newest addition to this routine is my meditation, and that is kind of hard to fit in every single day, so I'm not that consistent with it, but when I do it, I actually really enjoy it. Meditation is actually my newest addition to my morning routine, so it actually is kind of the hardest thing that I have to do right now because I am so excited for my coffee and sitting down and actually relaxing and getting my journaling in. I use that to force me to actually do my meditation. I don't allow myself to drink my coffee and sit down in my comfortable spot until after I've done my meditation. And then of course, after I do my meditation, I love it. It just makes you feel so good. Today, I actually have my banana bread that I made. So I put that to the side with my coffee. I know that for a lot of beginning readers and people who are new to journaling, it's really hard to just sit and start your journaling. What I recommend is putting a 2-minute timer on and saying that you're only gonna work for those 2 minutes. And that's really helpful because it's not really a big commitment. Like I think we can get ourselves to actually commit to 2 minutes, but after you do commit, you realize that it's really not that hard. You're able to continue after that. So yeah, I would use the 2-minute timer when I need it. to actually start my reading. In my experience, I read a lot of self-help books or books that make you think. So I find it really easy to read and have my journal right next to me. So after I read or like during my reading, I journal about the things that I'm reading about. And I feel like that has really changed my life in a way that it has allowed me to think deeper about the things that I'm reading. And it's kind of like talking to someone about what you've read, except you're talking to yourself, which is sometimes even better. And then I do a little bit of gratitude. I just say what I'm grateful for. I usually do like 3 things or whatever comes to my mind at that moment. And then I end my wonderful morning routine with planning. And you can see here that I use my template. And yeah, I actually have a morning routine for different days of my week since I do also have a job. And for that job, I have to be up by 4 a.m. So my day is shifted a little bit earlier for some days. I like doing these types of videos because I get to explain what I am doing, but I also see the appeal in just having a vlog. So I do want to put out one like that soon. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found some inspiration and you find that some of these tips have been helpful. Good luck with your morning routine. I love you all. See you in my next video. Bye.